Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Options Trader Today. So today in this video I'll explain you how the price of gold has moved in the last week and how the price of gold can move in the next week. See, this is a 15 minutes chart, so you will understand how the price of gold is moving for 15 minutes. Okay, see, if you look at this trend, what we have seen, there is a continuous downtrend we have seen. Okay, and we have seen the price is good volatile compared to what we have seen on a week chart. Okay, see, this is the trend where the price is continuously on the downside, and we can see that as per the chart there is a higher probability that we can see there, because the level is already being tested here. So we can see the price can move further down towards next level, which is coming at this particular level, to a level of 3300. This is what we can see in this particular level. Okay, now if you look at this trend, there is a higher chances that the price, if keep moving below this particular level, there is a higher chances that the probability can be a further upside. Okay, now if you look at this particular level, higher side, as soon as the price touches a level of 3300, we can see it can bounce back from this level, and if it started going upside, we can see the price can move further high. Okay, and the price is continuously on the downside if you look at this trend, because if the price, if you see from this particular level, made a half around 34 around 100, and then from there is a continuous fall. Because if you look at the price of dollar index, because dollar index plays an important role and it is inversely related to gold, the price of dollar index trying to rise, that is where we have seen the price of gold is moving down, and this is one of the factors I'm telling you. And when the price of dollar index moves down, we see the price of gold goes up. Okay, looking at this particular chart, it is trying to go upside. Let's see how the dollar index is moving. So I'll explain you, but this is a 15 minutes chart. See, let's go on a higher time frame so that we can understand clearly how the price is moving. See, on a 2 hours chart basis, this is the similar pattern being formed. Okay, but if you look at this trend, the previous 2 hours was that the price was in the downside, and we have seen it is in this particular range. Okay, so for this particular 2 hours, we have seen it is trying to rise. For that, we can see it can touch a level of 3440, and if the price started going above that level, probably of crossing 3344, and from there it will move out of this zone, probably will be high that it can go above 3358, and then there will be a zone breakout, so further upside can be seen. But if it started falling below 3325, a probability of moving below 3317 we can see, then there will be a zone breakout, so further downfall we can see. Okay, because see, there is a overall trend, there is a downside. On 2 hours chart also we can see there can be a probability that a further downfall can be seen. So let's see how the day wise chart is moving. See, if you look at the day wise chart, we can see that the price is trying to form a narrow pattern, as I've already explained you in my previous day wise chart. Okay, see, this is the trend it is trying to form. If you look at this trend, we have seen this is the level where the price has made a sharp fall. Okay, the first trend was this particular level, but if you look at a bigger pattern, this particular level, it is trying to go more narrow. And if you look at this particular trend, that the price has already touched a level of around $3314, and we can see it can bounce back from this level, which is already towards a level of 3353, and now trading at a level of 3333. So if it started sustaining this level, it can move towards 3348, and then from there a level of 3360. Then there is a probability that it can go further upside towards a level of 3376, and this is the level, a level of around 3400 is a strong level. So we can see it can bounce back from that level, or if it crosses this particular level, a further upside can be seen. Okay, now this is on a weekly chart, you will understand clearly that how the price of the gold is moving on a weekly basis. See, what we have seen in the day wise chart and a 2 hours chart, that it is trying to go upside, but on a weekly chart we can see it is trying to form a doji candle, as you can see looking at this particular chart. Okay, so we can see, suppose price started falling below a level of 3329, then we can see there can be higher chances that it can touch today's low, okay, or week's low, that is around $3310. So if the price started going below this level, we can see the price can move further low, and yes, after that the price can touch a level of 3210 to a level of around $3278. As you can see, $32.80. Okay, and this is the trend we can see. So probability will be high that if the price started going below this particular level, a further fall can be seen, and if the price started going below that level, we can see 32.45, and from there a further downfall can be seen towards 32.39, and from there a level of $32.08. Okay, and if that didn't sustain, we can see a level of 32.02, and from there a further fall can be seen towards 3200. Okay, and then we can see a further fall. Remember that there is a higher chances that if the price started going below 3300, a further downfall can be seen. But if it bounced back from this level, then we can see it can go further upside towards a level of $33.63. Okay, and if that sustain, a further upside can be seen. See, if you look at this hammer, the price after making a new high and then a fall, we have seen a good fall. Okay, and see, similarly in this particular level, as hammer is formed, then upside we have seen, and then there is a continuous 2 weeks fall we have seen. Okay, and in this particular range also, but for this particular range we have not seen that the price has made a new green candle and then a fall, but it made a sharp fall. Okay, so you have to remember that as soon as it started forming a hammer, we have seen a good fall or rises coming. So suppose if the price started sustaining this level, there is a higher chances that it can move towards a level of around 33.63, then to a level of around 33.74, and from there a level of 33.80. Once started going up this level, probability of touching 33.99 to a level of 34.13 will be there, and if that sustain, a further upside can be seen towards $34.42. Okay, and suppose if the price sustain above that level, probability of touching 34.44 we can see, and then a further upside can be seen towards 34.56. Then there will be a zone breakout, a further upside can be seen towards next high at $35.01. Okay, which is an all-time high. So you can do, you can trail your SL by $10 to $15, so you can capture a big movement towards an upside. But suppose if the price started falling below this level, we can see a level of $33.23. Okay, and if that didn't sustain, a further downfall can be seen towards $33.12. Okay, and there will be a zone breakout, so we can see the price can move further low, and yes, after that the price can move towards a level of $33.01, and then a further downfall can be seen towards a level of around $32.90. And if the price started falling below that particular level, chance of touching $32.70 we can see, and from there a further downfall can be seen towards $32.59. Okay, and then a further fall can be there. So probability is high that as soon as the price started going 3300, a further downfall will be there, and if the price fall below 32.56, a probability of touching 32.42 we can see, and from there a further fall can be seen towards a level of $32.02, which is already tested, so the price can move further low. Okay, any doubt regarding this, you can mail me. I've given the mail ID also in the description. So hope you like the video, and if you like the video, please give a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Thank you.